My GFR kidney function improved from 30 to 80 in 1 year. I took this Kidney Best vitamin. Thank you, doctor.
In this video, how my patient had a huge improvement in her kidney function. Her GFR jumped back to 80 with a simple tea recipe. Catherine here, I'm a doctor of natural medicine, and today I will share with you 10 incredibly powerful kidney health hacks. We are going to see tips, recipes, supplements that actually make a difference. And don't miss my number one in particular because I actually found a cheaper alternative to keto analogs. Yeah, my patients love this because it totally destroys any possible side effect of a low protein diet. And it doesn't cost an arm and a leg like keto analogs do. So don't miss it. But before that, there's a tea recipe I need to share with you. Because this tea recipe, it is part of the protocol that got these patients' creatinine back to normal. So let's take a look at our number 10 for today, my kidney boosting tea. So for this recipe, we are going to use simple ingredients you have in your kitchen right now. Now, these ingredients, they are useful alone. Yeah, they can help a little bit. But if you combine them together, they will absolutely unleash a storm of kidney protecting antioxidants. And if there is one thing that can make a difference for your kidney health quickly, it's antioxidants. No doubt about it. So this is just a simple tea, very easy to make, and all the ingredients are coming from the grocery store. To make it, just add a small piece of fresh ginger, some cloves and cinnamon to 2 cups of water. Bring the water to a boil, then add in some turmeric with a pinch of black pepper and some lemon juice. Nothing special, right? Well, think again, because here's the thing. When you combine these roots and these spices together, their active ingredients, gingerol, eugenol, cinnamaldehyde, well, they don't just add up. These are all powerful antioxidant sources. And these antioxidants, they will multiply each other's superpowers, creating an effect immensely more powerful than any one ingredient alone. It's just like turmeric and black pepper, right? Turmeric alone does absolutely nothing good for your body. But then you add black pepper and it turns turmeric into a real kidney saver. So try this recipe and don't forget to share this video with anyone you know who is suffering from kidney disease. This tea, it can really make a difference. And this brings us to our kidney health hack number 9 for today, which is stop underestimating the power of antioxidants. Fact. If you have kidney disease and you are not supporting your kidneys with antioxidant therapy already, you are missing out. Because here's something your doctor probably didn't tell you about kidney disease. Right now, your antioxidant levels are probably so low that your kidneys are just sitting there taking a beating from free radicals 24/7. It's true. Let's talk about diabetes, for example. Most people think that diabetes damages the kidneys because of all that sugar going around your blood, right? Well, think again. That's not how the human body works. Excess blood sugar is not the main reason why your kidneys are being damaged. Sugar only acts as the trigger for kidney damage. But the bullet, it's oxidative stress, aka a lack of antioxidants in your body. The tea we just saw, it works because it's an antioxidant powerhouse. But make sure it's not your only antioxidant source. Pair it with my Rina Best from Rina Biotech. So yeah, that's going to be our number 8 for today. Always start your morning with Rina Best. Because here's the thing. Antioxidants work. They are not a nice to have. They are a must have. Antioxidants are one of the very few treatments that have actually been associated with improved kidney function in very large human trials. This is what this huge review says, alright? Supplement antioxidants and your kidney function may actually improve. So yeah, get some Rina Best now. And of course, you can wait for mainstream medicine to catch up on current research, alright? You will probably be able to get a prescription for a $10 pop antioxidant pill in 10 years or so. Or you can start Rina Best today. I recommend Renabest to all my patients because it doesn't just contain all the vitamins you need to fight kidney disease. It's also the only renal multivitamin on the market with the most powerful kidney protecting antioxidants including selenium, CoQ10, zinc, copper, vitamin C, tocopherols, and more. And guys, remember that getting these antioxidants together in a single supplement actually makes a difference. Because when antioxidants work together, their effects are exponential, not just additive. You are not getting 6 times the benefit, you are getting 100 times, says science. So, if you are ready to take away kidney disease's best weapon, oxidative stress, visit renabiotech.co now and get a bottle of Renabest, the best renal multivitamin on the market. Okay guys, let's move on. Kidney health hack number 7. Let's use a vitamin power couple to fix one of the biggest hurdles CKD patients are still facing in 2026. High potassium levels. Look, high potassium levels are a nightmare. You've got to avoid bananas, avocados, potatoes, and much more, all because of a single lab test result. And here's the thing. Telling patients that bananas are causing their high potassium levels, that's not medicine. That's just backpassing. That's just shifting the blame to the patient for a failure of modern medicine. Because here's the truth. If you have high potassium levels, ACE inhibitors are to blame, not bananas. Your lisinopril, your Zestril, your Vasitec, they are the real cause for high serum potassium. You don't believe me? Please take a look at my source for this statement. Yeah, I never drop a truth bomb on you without some serious science to back it. And this study is 100% proving that what I say is true. The use of medications that increase serum potassium, like your lisinopril of course, is the main cause for hyperkalemia, not bananas, medications. The study even concluded that RAS blockade is the only modifiable factor that's causing high potassium levels. Not bananas, not potatoes, and not spinach. Your serum potassium is high because of RAS blockers, aka your blood pressure medications. This is why if you have been told that the foods in your diet are causing your high potassium levels, well, you have been lied to. But now the question is, what vitamins can reduce the need for blood pressure medications so we won't have to spend our lives eating only white rice and apple puree? Well, that brings us to our number 6 for today. Number 6, take vitamin D and CoQ10 together to fix your potassium issue. Here's how it works. Both vitamin D and CoQ10 are known to have a multitude of health benefits, and they are also known to be some of the most effective blood pressure lowering supplements on earth. If you start taking both these supplements, lowering your blood pressure by up to 20% is a possibility. So start today, combine these powerful molecules together to decrease your need for blood pressure medications. And of course, also include other dietary and lifestyle changes. Avoid salt, start exercising, and start following a renal diet if you aren't already. Do that and your need for blood pressure medications will be significantly reduced. Yeah, did I mention that my Renabest is the first renal multivitamin on the market that includes CoQ10? So yeah, that's another benefit of my Renabest, bringing bananas back to the menu. Just when you thought a single supplement couldn't do even more for your kidneys. Up next, number 5, time for a tip aimed exactly at the core of your problem. Number 5 is add more fiber to slow down CKD progression. Because science is very clear on this. The more fiber you eat, the longer your kidneys are going to last. It's true. Yeah, it's almost like telling CKD patients to avoid bananas and potatoes was a bad idea all along. Am I right? So here's what you can do about this. Now that you've got your potassium situation under control, start every single meal with a fiber-rich food, alright? For example, try starting your lunch with a fruit, an apple, a pear, whatever you like. And don't remove the peel because that's where all the fiber is. Second, turn rolled oats into a breakfast staple. Something else you can try is freezing your favorite fruits such as berries, bananas, grapes, and snack on them when you're hungry. You can also buy frozen berries at the grocery store, by the way. Because here's the thing, improving your kidney function also means focusing on fiber. And of course, you can also supplement renal fiber. I mean, if you are my only viewer who isn't already. But keep in mind that supplements are not meant to replace a healthy diet, just to supplement it. Okay guys, let's move on to our number 4 for today. Let's take a look at yet another simple tip to get rid of a very annoying issue, swelling. So if you're tired of only having shoes that fit in the morning but never in the evening, pay attention to this. Swelling in CKD is usually treated with diuretics, alright? Lasix, furosemide, Demodex, adequine, and many others. These medications do work, but they come with some side effects. Most notably, they deplete an essential mineral, magnesium. Now, a magnesium deficiency is not nice at all. It can cause high blood pressure, muscle cramps, and fluid retention. Yeah, the same issue we are trying to solve with these medications can actually be caused by them. So here's my advice. If you are suffering from swelling and if you are taking a diuretic, make sure you don't have other symptoms of magnesium deficiency, alright? Don't just supplement magnesium, only if you actually need it, alright? How can you tell if you have a magnesium deficiency? Some common symptoms of magnesium deficiency include jitters and muscle twitches. Those are pretty common, and also jaw clenching and teeth grinding. If those are caused by lack of magnesium, you'll feel wired, restless, anxious. So if you are looking at these symptoms, thinking you are suffering from several of them, consider magnesium supplementation. You should see the right dose and form on my slide on screen right now, but I still recommend consulting a doctor before taking magnesium. Remember that supplements only help if they are targeted, alright? Okay, up next, our number 3 for today. Let's talk about the easiest way to beat maybe the most dangerous complication of kidney disease. And here's something not many people know about CKD. The number 1 cause for death in CKD patients is not CKD itself. It's cardiovascular problems. And also, did you know that the reason why people with CKD are so at risk for heart problems is mainly phosphorus? Yeah, like the phosphorus you get when you eat meat or dairy. So yeah, despite what many people think, I don't tell you to avoid steak and bacon because I love cows. Nope. I tell you that because I like my viewers to be alive. Not to mention that phosphorus is the main culprit behind uremic pruritus, aka skin itching, which means that phosphorus is not just going to kill you, it will also itch like crazy the whole time. And of course, the renal diet is the most effective way of decreasing the amount of phosphorus in your arteries, no doubt about it. But there is a cheap and safe supplement that can also help: calcium carbonate. Here's how it works. When you add calcium carbonate at your main meals, it binds to the phosphorus in the foods you eat. The phosphorus then leaves your body through your bowel. Now guys, you should be seeing the common dosages used for this supplement in my slide on screen right now. But please remember that taking a phosphate binder does not give you the free pass to eat cheese or meat. That's not how it works. Instead, follow a low protein diet or possibly a supplemented very low protein diet. Supplemented with what, you ask? Well, with our number 2 for today, let's talk about keto analogs. Now, here's something your doctor will never tell you about the renal diet. The renal diet is like a Pokemon. It's evolving. It's true. In the last few years, we went from telling patients to eat a bit more vegetables, maybe, to prescribing supplemented very low protein diets, or SVLPDs in short. Yeah, we have diets so evolved now, they need their very own acronyms. Yeah, make sure your diet sounds like a strong Wi-Fi password if you really want to avoid dialysis. Now, this study you see on screen right now comes from Italy, alright? And like almost everything they do in Italy right now, the goal of the study was simple: save some money. But why should we care about those penny-pinching Italians, you ask? Well, that's only because the way they saved money here in Italy is by giving chronic kidney disease patients the best preventive treatment possible, the SVLPD, so they don't end up in dialysis. Sounds interesting? Well, as I was saying, the gold standard for avoiding dialysis today is following a very low protein diet supplemented with keto analogs. So first of all, your healthcare provider is supposed to prescribe your diet with almost zero protein, alright? In Italy, we are now routinely prescribing diets with as low as 0.3 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. For those of you that are not following a renal diet, that's like the mother of all renal diets. Getting your protein down to 0.3 grams doesn't just mean replacing steak and hamburgers with lettuce and cucumbers. Nope, you also need to replace all your grains with low protein options. Because heaven forbid you end up on dialysis earlier than necessary, and the Italian government has to actually pay for it, right? So yeah, in order to avoid that, a supplemented very low protein diet is what CKD patients are being prescribed here in Italy. And that's done using keto analogs usually. There's only one problem: keto analogs are very expensive. Now don't get me wrong, keto analogs are amazing. They give you all the amino acids of protein, all the good stuff you'd get from a steak, but with none of the toxins. And that's awesome. But the Italian health system doesn't like paying for expensive stuff. Their solution? Well, it's our number one for today, which is using essential amino acids instead of keto analogs. So what they are now testing in Italy are some specialized amino acid supplements that can give you most of the benefits of keto analogs, but without the eye-watering price tag. I made a table to show you the difference. You can see it on screen right now. So here's the point. Taking an amino acid supplement can give you a long list of benefits compared to eating animal-based protein. No more p-cressyl sulfate and indoxyl sulfate. These are incredibly dangerous protein-bound toxins that will turn your kidneys into ground zero, by the way. These amino acid supplements are also almost nitrogen, phosphorus, and toxin-free, but you are still getting all the amino acids you need, which means no risk for muscle mass loss, as long as your caloric intake is high enough. Now, the supplement they are using in these recent studies is not the same stuff that's being sold to bodybuilders. It's a specialized supplement for CKD patients. It's still about 4 times cheaper than keto analogs though, and it still can save you from dialysis, but it should be paired with a very low protein diet. So if you want to learn more about how to eat to save your kidneys, my video appears for you, and this is all for today. Thank you for watching. God bless you all. Bye!